Bushcraft Global has invited InnerBark Outdoors on their first expedition into the Amazon. Join me as I experience the culture and learn how the indigenous people thrive. You'll find that in a place like the Amazon jungle, you're constantly using your blades, whether that be some sort of machete or a knife. Doing everything from shelter making, tool making, or cooking food. So in this video, I'm going to go over a little bit of blade maintenance. To find more about precision knife sharpening in the field, go ahead and check out my other video on the topic. But here, we're going to do this jungle style. The machete is easily one of the more important tools you're ever going to use in the jungle. The use of a file is the preferred method of sharpening here in the jungle. Pressing your hip against the side of the machete to make it flex is a great way to make it secured while you're sharpening. This will make it more safe and also make your job a lot easier as well. Factory bevels are usually taken away by the end user and is given a custom profile for performance in the field. You'll also notice that the file is only touching the blade during the cutting action, not during the reset. This will ensure longer life for the file. A great way to improvise sharpening in the field is also to use a rotten log and sand that can be found on the jungle floor. The quality of your edge is really going to be dependent on what kind of sand you can find.
It's a little bit different, and it works so much better. This place has glorious sand for this. You can get a polished edge almost on this. If you keep going back and forth.
This is also a really good way to get rust off of a large surface that you often come across in the jungle. For a more precision application, I went ahead and did it by hand. Unfortunately, there are some little rust spots that do appear no matter how hard you try and keep your blade nice and rust free. This is due to the fact that you're constantly using the blade, and also that any sort of protection that you put on there will eventually wear off the more you use it. So unless you're really diligent about keeping your blade oiled in the jungle, you're going to have small itty bitty rust spots. A small application of mud and sand that's found at the riverbanks is all that's really required to get all this rust off. A quick rinse in the water, and then an application of marine tough cloth. And having your corrosion protection in a cloth form is a good way to carry it, and also it's very easy to apply in the field.
You have to give him some rum to disinfect it.
Don't have any.
Iodine.
In our next video, I'm going to show you how to stay dry in the jungle. Just kidding, that video doesn't exist. But I will show you a couple of tips on how to keep bugs off of you. InnerBark Outdoors coverage of the Bushcraft Global Expedition is brought to you by Tops Knives, the operator's edge. And Prepare One. Prepare today, ready tomorrow.